we have We the Ops versus Diving Phoenix, Week 11, Tier 3. And we have readies from both teams, I believe. Let me just double check real quick. Okay, yeah, we have readies from both teams, so let's go ahead and get started.
Traveling to Nepal. Initiating match.
Go ahead and test this pause button. There we go. Okay. This map I feel like is a very, like, boop based comp map. If you're not, you know, Hog, Lucio, Pharah, I feel like if you don't have that in your comp, then you're in trouble. So like, let's see what these two teams are gonna run.
This is an interesting map as like Pharah, like you were just saying, because Pharah, this is like the one building with a ceiling on it, or one map with a ceiling on it that she's actually really viable in, because of how high the ceiling is in here.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
And they're gonna do this weird rotation over here. It's gonna go straight to the chimney. I guess it's not so weird since the Corzis do it, huh? And instantly you're gonna see this team fight break out. Great halt coming on the side of Bambi. And let's see. Oh my gosh.
Main, they're getting away with it too. They find both the supports on the side of We the Ops here. IQ falls in the pit too. This is falling apart for We the Ops slowly here.
And John Hawk did a great job on Sigma there, just instantly demeching Mo Black, and Magic Man was down in the first half, I think. And you're gonna instantly see this team fight break out again, and it looks like they're playing this really nicely on the side of Diving Phoenix, using the LOS and trying to avoid any damage from Baha and Mo Black.
It's going to be really hard for them to break into this objective with the double shield comp they're up against, because dive on this map is already kind of tough to run, especially against double shield, which I would argue is an optimal comp for this objective. They've managed to get in by kind of using the other door, getting behind Diving Phoenix.
Oh no, John Hawk
fell. Was that the ultimate canceling and the gravity reapplying to Sigma?
I think he got stunned out of it. I think they got stunned out of it.
Gonna get the D-mech onto Mo Black here. Depending on whether or not Honey Biscuits gives Mo Black enough charge to remech, this could be huge for Diving Phoenix to recontest with. Or if you just don't kill Honey Biscuits, oh there it is, IQ finally getting the kill. That'll become a really late dagger pick in favor of We the Ops here, allowing them to hold this objective a little bit longer than Diving Phoenix might like.
I mean, it was a great turnaround in general, really.
It was.
I think what
it seemed like
really
Diving
worked
Phoenix
for
wasn't
them.
really ready for We the Ops to rotate around behind them like they did, but Diving Phoenix are going to opt to do a full flank rotation here. They've got their DPS though on this back end of the rotation, preventing flanks from coming through, and IQ's gonna find Freezy, but Freezy's Total Mayhem gonna find the finishing blow on the IQ. Meanwhile, Baja Blast is forward here, trying to get a quick pick here of the Immortality Field, keeping Diving Phoenix alive. Baja Blast finds jokingly that's a massive chunk of the healing gone for Diving Phoenix now, and We the Ops acknowledge that they're getting really aggressive here. It's really just a stalled out fight here in this room. The Diva Bomb not able to find anything, but it does knock out John Hawk's Sigma Shield. There's a lot of fighting going on in this room and not very much contesting on the point. We the Opps seem to have won this fight so far. They've gotten 2 critical picks here at this fight. They used the Primal Rage. Meteor Strike too. Now Diving Phoenix is forcing ults out in the situation. I don't necessarily think we the Opps needs to be using ults in. Meanwhile, they hold on to most of their ults. They didn't really use anything there. Honey Biscuits threw the Pulse Bomb and hit a shield, but I mean, Pulse Bomb's facing cooldown. We do see Bambi swap over Reinhardt. John Hawk already getting a pick on the Travis, who was weak when they got lifted. Mo Black's gonna get knocked out of the mech here. Baja Blast, though, getting a lot of work done with that cannon. Able to find 3.
Oh, huge pulse bomb from Honey Biscuit. It's gonna find Lucio and Winston. IQ's gonna finish off Honey Biscuit. And really, it's up to Ball now to contest on the point. Oh, and there goes Jokingly. IQ's just gonna simply one punch Jokingly out into thin air. And there goes that tire, not really finding anything. John Hack is gonna kill Skillmatic on that Ana, and that's major heals. IQ's just gonna do a quick cleanup right there. Oh no, Magic is gonna get that boop off onto John Hawk. And we're gonna see the ults kind of break out here for
Baja able to knock Honey Biscuits off the map here.
Yeah.
Jokingly almost gets punched into the wall, but doesn't quite. Bambi's able to make it back on the Wrecking Ball. It's really just kind of stall territory now. IQ finishes off the charge this time, getting a full punch thrown in.
IQ is on fire tonight.
There's members of the Opps who aren't necessarily needing to be on the point.
And there's Travis with that swap to Pharah I did not notice earlier. There's that bomb to clear out Honey Biscuit, and that's point.
I'll show them. Score 1-0. Ready or battle.
And we're going to see IQ stay on this Doomfist, which I do not blame, but Baja is going to swap to the Reinhardt, more like a brawly comp over here, and Travis is going to go on that Sombra. We're going to have Bambi and John Hawk on that Ryan Zarya. We're going to have AJ on that Reaper, and Honey Biscuit is going to do that Sombra, I'm sorry, same as Travis, and let's see how it goes. We have very similar, well, we have the exact same support line, support comp over here on both sides of these teams. I think really right now it's just a matter of how aggressive are you going to get for both of these teams and who's going to have the tighter synergy here. And John Hawk instantly going to get these picks.
Yeah, that's honestly an expected thing. John Hawk's off tank has always been so incredibly strong. I'd say mow down the baby diva too. This is getting to pick another counterpart.
And you're gonna see Reaper teleport up top to try to contest that soldier. But not gonna find anything out of that. Ooh. Backshatter's gonna find 2. There's that grab.
Huge GMP finding 4 members of Diving Phoenix. But
you
Diving
can't
Phoenix
argue
are
a
getting
lot
the
of
picks
ults
anyway. That Coalescence helped tremendously here. It looks like we the Opps used just about everything there, barring the attack visor and the Diva Bomb. Meanwhile, Diving Phoenix only had to invest Coalescence, Grav, and Shatter. I mean, that's still a steep investment, but you also have 3 ults online. That's 3 more than we the Opps are going to see in the next team fight.
And you're going to see this rotation upwards, and AJ will call that out.
This is arguably one fight territory here. You have 20 seconds left in this match. Diving
But
Phoenix
Travis
gets this
did swap to that Pharah, and you don't really have anything to contest that Pharah other than Moira.
And an EMP comes through, finding 4 members of We the Opps, but Freezy gets shut down. Able to get the DMAC on the Mo Black, though, which is big. That was the only ultimate they had online. They're not going to get to use this self-destruct here, and there's only 3 seconds left on the clock here. They're going to get overtime. There it is. It comes through. But the members of We the Opps aren't in a place to contest, and Honey Biscuit's getting a pick on the Travis. Now, half of We the Opps is gone in an instant. The sack visor coming through in the back line, but Bambi doing a great job acknowledging his position and putting up a shield in front of him. Gonna be able to shield this, not gonna find any picks. John Hawk, though, is finding a lot of picks. They're gonna get the immediate DMAC on the Mo Black, and the Baby Diva's gonna go it almost as soon as the Mecha does.
Score 1-1. Ready or battle.
This is an interesting comp. You're gonna see Soldier or IQ on Soldier, and not that Doomfist that they were putting in so much work on, but Travis will swap to that Junk, and we're gonna see Mo Black on that Diva that we expected, and Baha on that Ryan. Same support lineup from both of these teams. Moira, Lucio, and Bambi and Hawk are not gonna swap, as well as AJ and Honey. They're gonna stay on that comp.
Could you blame them after how well that last round went
Yeah.
for them?
Hawk is definitely doing work on that Zarya.
We the Opps are going to be able to mirror into this. I've said this a lot recently that Diva against, like, Diva used to be really, really effective on older patches, but I think against the Zarya in this current patch, she just doesn't compete in this brawl style.
I can get
especially
behind
not
that.
on this map.
Yeah.
The damage negation that Zarya can bring to the team in a brawl comp is really, really good. I mean, Diva has DM, but DM's not really doing a whole lot for you when you have to go up against a Zarya specifically, because DM's not eating the beam, and the beam is what makes Zarya dangerous. So I would like to see We the Opps get off of this Diva look with their brawl and try to mirror the brawl look with.
But Mo Black plays such a strong Diva. And you're gonna see the swap to Brig from Magic Man, and you're gonna see Travis go on to McCree, hopefully to pick off at least their support.
Freezy gets stunned up here. Oh, huge shatter coming in from Bambi, finding 4 members of We the Opps, but a Coalescence is going to be used to try and negate the damage. It's an even trade so far, though. It's a DPS and a tank, actually, for both ends. Jokingly, Pops a Coalescence of their own, though, is going to pick off both of the supports from We the Opps. And Mo Black going to go on ahead and invest the Diva Bomb here to try and get a remake. It forces the entirety of Diving Phoenix off the point, but they come back in. Mo Black's the only one here. They're going to get immediately demeched again, and there goes the Baby Diva almost as fast as the Mecha.
I don't know if I would have used Bomb there. I mean, your whole team was gone at that point. And there was, what, 4 members of Diving Phoenix still alive? It would have been huge if it was a huge bomb, but I don't know if I would have used that there.
Baja Blast is currently hacked. It's going to slow down We the Opps' approach here, and they're actually going to use it to just go ahead and get an early fight in here. Bambi gets Travis, but Bambi gets taken down by Helix Rockets. That's going to put Diving Phoenix in a rather vulnerable position here without their shield. And if We the Opps can just get a pick here, Rally's going to be a really good engagement tool. However, Mo Black doesn't have a bubble. They're going to take a lot of damage before getting to the point from that Death Blossom. A counter shatter coming through from Bambi, able to knock down Baja Blast, who would have been the main follow-up of their own shatter. That might have been point and map saving right there. And Diving Phoenix is going to wrap up Nepal with a map win.
Play the game.
Yeah, no,
That was a
I
solid
agree.
match. I mean, I wasn't sure what to expect with this series because we the Ops they started the season off with a bit of a bang and really I think rose above the expectations of the team and they've had a rough last few weeks, but I do think that that we the Ops from the first couple of weeks is still there. We just need I'm waiting on them to flip that switch and show it again. I think that after a performance like that against Diving Phoenix, they might just darn near be there.
Yeah, I agree overhaul. I think Bambi and John really carried that match, especially with the synergy that I can like feel off of that team in general. Yeah, Travis is back. That is huge, Kirby. I noticed. But it doesn't look like Travis is getting a lot of playtime, or I mean, not playtime, but highlights performance.
I'm excited to see what these two teams try on Eichenwald specifically, because we saw we the Ops playing around with a little bit of dive, and I don't necessarily think dive is the move on Eichenwald A, but they were playing Brawl too, which I think does work really well on Eichenwald A. So I'm wondering if we the Ops might play around with a play Brawl for point A, then swap to dive for point B, which is a really strong tactic on Eichenwald, so long as it's executed properly because of just how much high ground there is. Eichenwald B is so hard to push through when you're just playing on the ground because all it takes is an Ashe or a Pharah or anything that can utilize the high ground. Even a McCree with decent aim can make life just terrible pushing through B when they are on top of that castle and you don't have anybody to go up there and get them. So I do like the idea of a dive attack on B, and we the Ops were the only ones that, unless I was a little bit busy there for that first rounds, just checking over some things. Unless I totally missed a dive comp come out from Diving Phoenix, I think we the Ops were the only ones who tried it.
Yeah, I honestly I didn't notice a dive comp really from Diving Phoenix, but I mean I can't blame them. It worked. Okay. Okay, and we are gonna have IQ step out and Disc come in place of them. get rid of this team. Chat bug.
Oh, chat bug. Somebody call the exterminator. I thought we agreed to keep that on site, Time.
I'm sorry, I tried. I really did. I'm scared of bugs. Hopefully that fixed it. It's not working still. We'll try one more time.
It can also work if they just spam the chat, like, over and over again. Like, if they just keep leaving team chat and joining team chat back, eventually it will let them in. And once it lets them in, if you leave the chat one more time and then go back into it, it'll let you talk.
Should probably change the map while we're waiting.
Yep.
Eichenwald is next. You know how I feel about this map. You already know. But I know how you feel about this map too. Don't you hate this map?
Oh yeah, I don't
With a
care
passion.
for it at all. Yeah. Eichenwald's probably... I'm trying to remember all the hybrids in the game, but I'm pretty sure Eichenwald's my least favorite hybrid in the entire game. I cannot stand Eichenwald. It's... As a main tank, I hate it here.
Is Dark Somb on a team? On, with the Opps or Diving Phoenix?
I am unsure.
I'll check. Okay, it's with the Opps.
Okay, we have Disco on their way back right now.
Okay. Thank you, Kirby.
This has this has been an interesting match so far as things that aren't even happening in the middle of a match.
um, so far, Diving Phoenix is in the lead, 1-0. Okay. We have readies from both teams. They're just gonna sub in IQ.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and start. Do they still need Kirby for the mod?
I don't think they asked for Kirby, did they?
Yeah.
Or a mod?
They asked for a mod.
They did?
Uh-huh. And they're in a party right now.
Okay, then yes, they need Kirby.
Kirby's in there.
Kirby's in the party?
Your mind is everywhere. Yeah, Kirby's in there.
Okay.
They're good. I was asking if they
Okay.
still need it since disc is out.
I mean, if they requested the party and they have a mod, they should be fine.
Okay, let's go ahead and start then.
Traveling to Icon Mode.
Yeah, sorry, I was jumping through, like, so many different channels trying to get that sorted out.
Initiating.
Okay, hopefully the rest of the series just happens. We're on Ike involved now. I mentioned it during the wait. Not a fan of this map, but I do think it is home to quite a few interesting matches.
I think Mo Black will have fun on this. If they still run the Diva, okay, and they're not. They're just gonna run the double shield. But it's still a great map for defending, especially with that double shield that they have going on. Baja's on Orisa, Mo Black is on Sigma. We have Magic on Moira, Travis on Ashe. We've seen Travis pop on Ashe before. And then IQ's back on Doomfist, has been popping off this whole night. Skill is gonna go ahead and go straight to Baptiste. And on the side of Diving Phoenix, we're gonna have Bambi and John run the Zarya Ryan that they've been running. AJ is gonna jump on that Junk. Honey on that Sombra that we've seen popping off tonight, and Grill is gonna be Lucio. Jokingly will be the Moira. And I think Honey on the Sombra is gonna be very beneficial for them, especially with this Sigma that Mo Black is on. And instantly you're going to see them start to push in, go straight to point.
Yeah, Grill's going to use his speed boost to just get Diving Phoenix in here on the objective, and it looks like We the Opps kind of rotated around behind them, but it's given, and Diving Phoenix has lost a few members of their team. I think We the Opps are going to acknowledge that and start pushing in on them, but Diving Phoenix just got two ticks for free here. I don't know if We the Opps rotating around like that was, like, I mean, if you win the fight, then yes, like,
I think
sometimes
the issue
it's
there...
not a bad idea to use, like, your ticks as a resource. There's definitely been times in a lot of series where I've seen teams give up a tick just to stay alive and get better positioning and then come back up to the point and make it win the fight. Just lose the point outright. Which, I mean, might have actually been a good idea for them, because Diving Phoenix has done really well with this brawl so far. Maybe trying to meet it head on would have just meant them getting run over. And Bambi already with a fat shatter, finding half of the team. It looks like they're going to go ahead and secure that final tick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's kind of like the point I was talking about just before it happened, was them trying to fight that brawl head on, and it just didn't work. I mean, brawl into double shield is a little bit harder nowadays with all the like double shield and sustain buffs that have happened lately and the nerfs to CC. Oh, Frieza's gonna fall off the map?
Accidentally,
trying to figure out where that happens.
Unless they're gonna swap, but they're close to their ult. This is a really...
An early pick on the Magic Man might pay a lot of dividends for them moving forward.
Yeah, this is a really
aggressive coming to the charge
push.
from way behind, finding Mo Black, and Honey's getting to pick onto the support for Mo Black there. That's a really weird rotation Diving Phoenix just took there.
I agree. I think what happened was they pushed up a little too far, and We the Opps was able to, you know, slip on through and try to prevent the payload from, you know, getting pushed.
They got sandwiched by Diving Phoenix in this process. It was really
huge grab.
From the Magic here, the grab is really big. EMP coming through, knocking out that immortality field from Skillmatic.
That was a lot of ults from both sides, honestly. But I guess We the Opps
Hawk can use alternate fire to just boop Travis's bob on. It looks like the cart will sail in. Contested. There is a member. Okay, I was gonna say there's a member of We the Opps that is back here, by the bridge.
But you're gonna have.
Travis is not somebody you want to just leave in your back line. I mean, if Travis is this far back, Travis can't get value back there, so it might be fun. If Travis comes back into this fight from behind and they forget about him, that could pay off big for We the Opps.
I agree, but look how Diving Phoenix is pushing
Diving
right
Phoenix
now.
are just taking the 6v5.
And
Travis
you still have Travis.
Seen.
Yeah, that I would have hard reset a long time ago.
Yeah, I think Travis needed to really come up the rear there and try to split Diving Phoenix's attention, but unfortunately it just put We the Opps in a weird 5v6 situation, and it's put the cart at 0 meters, I just noticed. Wow, the cart is in the turn-in box. It's just missing about a centimeter. Blizzard being tossed on point here could be a saver.
Gonna get 2.
Baja Blast gets Freezy. That's a lot of damage that got knocked out of the fight. Shatter coming through though, knocking down Low Black. Or Magic Man.
And you still have ults from Diving Phoenix that they still had not popped. Insane work, insane synergy from the tank line to the DPS line to the support line.
Absolutely. And a 3-minute 42-second time bank is quite a bit to work with, especially when you consider like how quickly Diving Phoenix was able to take point A. But I do think we the Opps could rally back from this. They were giving Diving Phoenix a bit of a hard time on the Paul, so I do feel like though Diving Phoenix might have found out that like their brawl comp is working pretty well against this team. It seemed like once they figured that out on the Paul, they just kept running it. And that's exactly what they plan to do here. No swaps, except for Grill won't be on the Lucio this time. They'll be moved over to the Brigitte. But I was saying, I was thinking we the Opps might try some sort of dive, but this is definitely a weird variant of it where you don't have the Winston at all. Normally you'll see Winston paired with either a ball or a diva, but you don't normally see the ball and diva. But they'll also have a Sombra and a Doomfist.
And it's like Grill literally read their mind. Going that Brig is definitely, I think, going to help Bash with the ball. And, I mean, even... I've seen Grill play Brig, and so I have 100% faith in that Grill is gonna completely save some of their teammates from the IQ Doomfist that we've seen all night. And instantly you're gonna see this team fight break out. Interesting swap to Genji from Travis, but instantly gonna get picked off by AJ. Oh my gosh, so much damage had just occurred there. Honey's gonna get that kill on Baja. Gonna get that D-Mech on Mo Black, and AJ's gonna take off. Yeah, they're gonna take skill with them.
Diving Phoenix putting on a decent hold here, but there's still 3 minutes left. As long as we have the Opps doesn't start panicking here, they should have a decent attempt here. I think especially once you start going though. Baja swaps over to Reinhardt. They've acknowledged this ball just isn't going to work here. I don't think the dive would have been a terrible idea. However, the Sombra is going to make life really hard for this Doomfist of IQ. Coalescence and Riptide are both invested here. Anti-nade coming through though. And with Baja able to get a pick on the Jokely, I was just about to say there's a lot of healing gone, and now the Opps have punished this overextension. I was just about to say how I thought that this was a really interesting time for Diving Phoenix to be investing so many ults when it seemed like they pushed the Opps back enough. And as soon as they went aggro to get the stagger picks, that anti-nade that came through from, Skillmatic just really did numbers on Diving Phoenix.
I was gonna say, once you get that one ult, you have got to hold really, really well and counter that, but I don't think they were ready for it.
Ult eco seems to favor Diving Phoenix in the long run here, but the ultimates that we the Opps have to work with, and Travis using one of them already, might work out a little bit better for them. The Shatter coming through, gonna find 4 members here. Follow-up isn't quite going to come through. The bomb gets tossed in, but it's going to get blocked. But Baja Blast able to execute on Bambi having their back turned, and IQ going to finish him off after the charge. Magic Man finding a pick on the Dr. Grill now. That's a decent amount of healing now gone. John Hawk, though, going to get Baja Blast, who was trying to get a quick pick there. That's going to hurt me the Opps just a little bit, not having that shield across this bridge with. And now Bambi's back in the fight, so that means Diving Phoenix is going to have the space to work with that we the Opps don't. You can see we the Opps is backing off a little bit here. Magic Man went to use the Coalescence there and got EMP'd immediately. Which that EMP was really big, by the way. Honey Biscuits off the map.
Yeah, and that's what I thought.
Freezy?
Nah, that had to be an accident. That had to be an accident.
That had to be an accident. Yeah, Honey Biscuit swapped though, which is what I was about to say, because they just EMP'd there. I was like, oh.
I
Okay,
like
that's what's
that
going on
swap.
here.
They're thinking about countering IQ on that Pharah.
The Scrap's not going to find anything from John Hawk.
But IQ's gonna
as aggressive as they wanted.
pick off the
IQ
only
with the
counter.
Barrage coming out from above. It's not gonna find anything, but it does pressure a lot of Diving Phoenix away. Oh no! Oh, No Black was just able to get their boosters online. They almost died there. Dr. Grill and Miss Lucy. Oh no, they get slept on the high ground. I thought they had been undetected. They were gonna come down and touch, but We the Opps scouted them. And now We the Opps actually has a decent chance of maybe not quite matching, but getting a really close to the same time bank as Diving Phoenix.
And with the Opps' support line is doing such good work here.
That pick on the Bambi is going to be huge. But here comes the tire from Diving Phoenix, and Freezy's able to find Travis. It's a lot of damage going. Now both of the DPS on the side of We the Opps are gone. That beat from Grill is going to keep Diving Phoenix healthy through the bomb. And now Diving Phoenix is just getting the remaining members of We the Opps cleared off the point. We're going to force We the Opps into a sub 3-minute time bank here. But
and
because of the 2-minute rules here,
onto Tracer.
as long as they complete the map with more than 2 minutes, they'll shave a lot of that Diving Phoenix time bank off.
I mean, it looks like they're doing a good hold here. It's just the aggression, it's the team's mobility on the side of Diving Phoenix.
Really low there. And the anti, the IQ was able to like blink into the back line and get the remaining pick or the shots under him. And the Skull Essence being invested here, not very many members of We the Opps are very low. It looks like they was used just for Baja to enable their aggression. This grab comes through from John Hawk, able to find no Black, but Baja using Shatter, finding a lot of members of Diving Phoenix.
Baja doing a great job.
Gets a kill on John Hawk. Bob was able to contest there for a moment, but eventually runs out. Bambi gets a charge on the Baja. Baja's gonna fall because of it. And here comes a tire from Freezy, gonna find Skillmatic. They might be shutting down the We the Opps push here. Freezy getting another pick on the support line. It's gone. Travis trying to bring this back, but it's not quite gonna happen. There's too many members of Diving Phoenix left on the point. IQ looking for a quick pick on the Freezy, but Freezy's gonna disengage, reload.
And John is gonna swap over to that Diva.
Interesting.
I mean, I honestly think it's to get aggressive with Bambi when Bambi pushes up. There's that Shatter.
That's huge because it's gonna negate Bambi's aggression on this.
Oh no!
Wow, those are two great picks to get to. Freezy gonna try and bring it back with a pick on the Magic Man, but Skillmatic answers with another pick onto the Moira of Diving Phoenix. Baja Blast gets nanoed and is pushing up really aggressively here. Doing a really good job of contesting those Honey Biscuits. And Baja Blast gets charged again by Bambi and knocked out immediately after. Not having the shield is so critical when the cart is this close to being turned in.
Oh,
great from John Hawk, sorry. That might have been the turning point for We the Opps. They just lost that. They're not going to get that grab back. Well, maybe. No Black was able to build another 28% here, but it's going to be a late in the final fight grab if it does come back on line.
Travis going to swap on over to Doomfist.
And Grill with a really late pick on the Skillmatic is going to slow down We the Opps tremendously. They're getting really aggressive here. They want more. They're going to get a pick on the Travis. They're trying to get a pick on the Baja, but it's not coming through. They actually killed John Hawk. Oh, Bambi with a huge fire strike in that small room, getting the main tank and main healer on the side of We the Opps. There's only going to be 13 seconds left on the clock by the time they come out of spawn. There comes a tire from Diving Phoenix. Not going to find anything. But John Hawk finds something, finding Travis. No Black is trying to touch the cart. IQ Simple makes it. The Shadow coming through. Not only going to find Schematic, but that's all they really needed to find. They get a team kill, and that'll be Eichenwald going to Diving Phoenix.
That was a very clean cleanup from Diving Phoenix. And John Hawk on that
I
diva?
agree.
Whew, wow.
Play of the game.
I stick to John Hawk is definitely one of the best off tanks in Tier 3. It's you can put John Hawk in just about any off tank and they will perform at one of the highest levels.
Epic.
Thanks for the love.
That was unfortunate for We the Opps. You could see them starting to panic, constantly swapping through the DPS characters, and honestly, just for I think tank line too, they were just swapping through them, trying to find anything to counter diving Phoenix.
Seems like what they landed on there towards the end was really helpful. I think when like John Hawk made the swap to Diva and ate that Grav, and I think that was a lot of their win condition gone with the Grav. I think that eat had a lot, like, potentially that was defense saving from John Hawk, in my opinion. Because had you let the Junkrat run rampant with a Grav, that could have easily swung back in Weave Ops' favor. They didn't have their main tank, and Diving Phoenix did, but with that Grav, you could have turned that fight back around.
Yeah, I think what We the Opps was gonna do there was combo Tire with Grav, but then when that fell through, you really could only have depended on that Tire.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And then they just didn't let Weave Ops have another fair fight after that. They just perfectly staggered out the picks. And even though John Hawk got way too aggressive, the amount of damage John Hawk was able to do before Weave Ops inevitably killed them, Bambi just came in with a fat fire strike in that small little room and cleaned up what John Hawk wasn't quite able to get the finishing blows on.
Yeah. And then you're gonna see Steph come in to partner with Doc on the support line, and Chuck is gonna come in for John.
I love some Chuckster. It's always fun watching Chuckster play off tank. Assuming they'll do so. I don't see why they would take Bambi off of the Reinhardt. I think Bambi's been having a great performance tonight on the Reinhardt.
Stop being mean, chat. Said who asked. You're gonna see Dark come in for skill. I'm just waiting on a lineup. Ban him time. No way. He's funny. What do you mean? My back hurts. I'm an old woman. Ugh. You guys are bullying me for the maps. Please. Give me a minute. Oh my god. Okay, Hanamura is next. Um. Okay, we're gonna have Mo Black and Travis. On the tank line, we're gonna have Magic and IQ for the DPS line, and we're gonna have. I'm gonna have a heart attack. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, we're going in.
Okay, I swap after this map, right? Just double checking.
No, you swapped it this map. You just did swap it.
Okay, I did.
Did swap it. I watched you do it. Okay, send us in.
Dude, I'm gonna have a heart attack. This match is giving me so much anxiety that I didn't need. The score is 2-0 Diving Phoenix.
Yep.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Instantly, you're gonna see this double shield go up. I love Ryan with Sigma. I also appreciate Orisa with Sigma, but I just like this comp a little more. You're gonna see AJ on Junk, and you're gonna see Honey on McCree. Doctor is gonna be on Ana, and Steph is gonna be on that BAP, and then on the side of with the Opps, we have Travis on Ryan, Mo Black on Diva, we have Magic on Junk, IQ on Sombra, and then Dark and Baja are gonna play Zen Moira.
Travis on Ryan is a different look from what we've seen tonight. And immediately,
instantly.
Diving Phoenix are gonna find Fix.
Steph is gonna find that kill on Magic. Talk about sniper bad. And you're gonna instantly see with the Opps go back to that reset. Double shield is meta. And you're gonna see this Ryan Diva that with the Opps have running. Try to go against this double shield, which can be really difficult if you're not just getting super aggro and in their face.
Travis with a really early pick on Freezy. That's a lot of damage gone now for We the Opps. However, Bambi able to answer with a pick on the Magic and essentially make equal trades. Travis, another Fire Strike. Not really pushing in yet here though. Trying to get the hack on the Bambi, they finally get it. No shield will be in play for them anymore. But a lot of healing going into Bambi, including a nano boost being invested. It is just all swing, no shield from Bambi. And Honey Biscuit's able to get a couple of crucial picks there too. Looks like Diving Phoenix are stabilizing here. Honey Biscuit's really popping off here.
I mean, honestly, with the Opps getting super aggro there, I thought that point was theirs, but the minute Doctor invested the nano into Bambi, it was over. And especially that High Noon that got invested on the side of Honey.
And Diving Phoenix now have 4 of their 6 ults online, and We the Opps are also coming up. They're going to have 5 of their ultimates online moving into this next fight. And really, I think it comes down to how IQ uses this Sombra EMP here.
And that Shatter
gets blocked by Bambi. Bomb gets
gonna invest that. Oh, huge Mo Black.
Knocking out the lamp. Mo Black gonna find the 4K with some assistance from IQ. This tire filter from Freezy, it's gonna have to be bigger than 4 people, at least. Travis is gonna fall, but they have a Mercy. Or sorry, no, they do. The res not gonna come through though.
I don't know if I would have popped tire there, especially since you have only you on point and you're putting yourself in such a vulnerable position there. Once you pop that tire, it's easy for We the Opps to find you and really just annihilate you. It's only you.
If I were Freezy, I might have held that tire, but at the same time, Diving Phoenix does still have a lot of ultimates to their name to use. I think right here, We the Opps don't want to invest ults, they just want to try and force some of these ults out from Diving Phoenix. Honey Biscuits, though, not needing to use any ults to get the pick they're finding here. They do force a couple of ults out of Diving Phoenix, though, which is really big. They don't, it doesn't seem they use any of it. I think they use the Nano on the Travis. They'll get the nano back pretty quickly playing against this McCree Junkrat comp.
Yeah, Toaster, I think I agree with you. Toaster said that that was their winning condition right there with that Diva Bomb. They're going to need the same thing for point 2. I mean, honestly, I agree. Mo Black with that EMP bomb with IQ there, it was really the winning ult that they needed. It's going to be really hard for them to push and do the same thing, especially if Diving Phoenix is holding high ground up here.
But look how Diving Phoenix is playing now. They're not playing together.
Right. I mean, it's gonna make
the Opps are gonna go ahead and make them
really hard for them.
Honey Biscuits just isn't gonna leave this high ground. They're actually gonna scout for this Junkrat. They're gonna find him. Magic Man falls, but Magic Man did a lot of damage while Honey Biscuits was just on the prowl, and We the Opps have completely run over Diving Phoenix in the meantime. Mo Black able to scout out, step on the high ground, and pop up there and take that bad piece right out of the fight. Travis getting stuck there, AJ able to pick him off. Huge E coming in from No Black though, not going to let the Deadeye get anything major, but Diving Phoenix has respawn advantage. They're starting to come out of spawn and get the picks they need to hold.
Oh
Really
no.
that will be Diving Phoenix holding here, but we the Opps with a really good amount of progress gained here.
What they did wrong, I should say, was Diving Phoenix with that spawn advantage really only needed one push in, one stagger in, and we the Opps just left point. They split up and left point, and that made it super easy for Diving Phoenix to just stagger kill them, really.
I think it was unfortunate what happened to Travis there. I think if Travis hadn't been like the first one down in that area because of the sleep, that probably would have gone with Opps' way.
Yeah.
But Travis coming back in, I don't want that comment to be taken as like Travis made a mistake, because Travis has been doing work on this Reinhardt so far. Enough that they're going to get the nano here and try to get more work done. They're going to pick off Dr. Will with it. They're going to hit use a bomb here now with the EMP, and it's going to find two. We the Opps just need this cleanup. They've got to get Honey Biscuits and Freezy off the point. Travis can try and charge, not quite connecting, but that's fine. All that's left now is Bambi. They need to clear this ball off the point. The hack is going to help them do that. I don't think anybody can make it. They can't. We the Opps will complete the map with over a minute in the time bank.
Yeah, big unfortunate right there for Diving Phoenix. With the Opps was able to, I think Mo Black really was able to get these huge, massive bombs. You saw the 4K on point A, and then you saw the 2K on point B, and then you have, the issue was on point A, you didn't have really anyone to follow up with, I think Travis was dead, but on point B, you had that follow-up there. So, I mean, great gameplay from with the Opps.
I agree 100%. It's really risky to put all of your bets on that EMP bomb, because all it takes is for that EMP to miss the wrong target, and then all of a sudden it gets blocked, and you spent so much time building that D.Va bomb, because there aren't many D.Vas that, like, build that ultimate super quickly. It's usually about a minute and a half to 2 minutes to get that bomb online.
Especially with the comp that they run, I would see you get D.Va bomb really fast if you're getting these opening angles on, you know, the tanks, but you really aren't getting. Bambi is not letting anyone get that opening angle on him or on Chuckster.
3, 2, 1.
I like the play from we the Opps here, having this Mercy. That'll help Mo Black get their ultimate a little bit quicker. I think that's what they're trying to focus on here, by giving heals and damage boost to Mo Black almost exclusively so far. IQ with getting an early pick on the grill. There won't be a Mercy on the side of Diving Phoenix to bring that one back. That is Diving Phoenix's main source of healing.
You know, with the Lucio that they have, Stephon Lucio, I'm surprised they didn't just Lucio boost straight to point, straight past with the Opps, but it looks like now it's, you know, a little bit too late.
It's going to be hard for them to just run past We the Opps with We the Opps running this Junkrat. It's Chuckster will have a lot of DM management to be doing there to make that happen. Especially with IQ being on Sombra. If Travis gets hacked there, or sorry, not Travis, if Bambi gets hacked there, it's over for that push. But speaking of Reinhardt's, Travis will fall here trying to help out in this room. And now Magic Man tried to follow him behind and get some targets that might not have been looking at them, and they were.
And both support ults are going to get used.
So not all is lost here. And they get the res on the Magic Man, who has Riptire. If they can get away from Diving Phoenix and use his tire, it's huge.
Bomb is going to be used to remake. Huge shatter, huge tire.
Use to find the support.
Oh, that shatter.
A huge shatter of their own. But unfortunately, Bambi, they tried to charge them, and when the charge got canceled, Bambi came out of the shatter early.
That's
was able to help do some
unfortunate.
damage.
The rest of your
Not
team
a
was
bad
dead.
hold,
Whoa.
Oh, Magic Man investing the tire, they came back! They want to hold a little bit longer, it seems!
I mean, you can't blame them with this time bank that they would have.
I mean,
Almost
that was
5
10
minutes.
seconds that Magic Man just bought for them, which could be huge.
Objective B.
You're gonna see
You ever
them.
just get to the point, like a split second too late, and you're like, dang, if I just had that extra second, or
Right.
Magic Man might have just bought them that extra second and then some.
Oh my
A really
god.
aggressive charge
The
from Bandy, but
focus
it's
there.
gonna work out. The res on the Magic Man, however, unfortunately, Travis was taken out shortly after. Dude, the Opps are, all the Diving Phoenix caught with that EMP, but there's nothing to follow up on it. No Black's not in Mecha, even if they do have the Diva Bomb. Things are falling apart here now. Dark Psalm on the point, just trying to keep this contested. They're back on the point because IQ is. Honey Biscuit's gonna find Baja Blast. But
That's both of their support.
IQ was able to contest for long enough for No Black to get back on point. If No Black dies here, though, it's not gonna be enough time. Travis almost makes it back, but a nice place whip shot from Grill gonna prevent them from getting back.
I would agree with you. I think that 10 seconds would have made a huge difference. Fortunately for Diving Phoenix, they made it with 3 minutes and 44 seconds remaining. Compared to the We the Opps time bank there, that's 2 minutes almost of time extra.
It's so important on these 2CP maps now to finish with more than 2 minutes in your time bank, because situations like this would not have existed for them so bad. Because when you finish with over 2 minutes now, it drains your timer down to 2 minutes, but in doing so, it also gets rid of your opponent's time bank down by however many seconds or minutes you lost getting down to 2 minutes.
And you're gonna see this really interesting comp. I love Symmetra when you're attacking here. You're gonna see Travis and Moblack stay on that Ryan Diva that they've been working on really well, I think. Magic is gonna go to that Symmetra. They're gonna teleport to point maybe. And Sombra for IQ, you're gonna see Dark Som and Baja Blast go Brig Moira, and then on the side of Diving Phoenix, you're gonna see that Brig back that we've been seeing. You're gonna see Honey on Torb, AJ on that Junk that we've seen, and Chuckster and Bambi still on that Ryan Diva that we've been seeing.
One. Attackers incoming.
Honey Biscuit's placing this turret. It almost looks like they're expecting a fight in this open area, but with the Symmetra in play, you're not going to be getting that.
Right.
I do wonder where they're going to put this teleport. Oh, Freezy able to find a really good pick early. So this is where they planned on putting the TP, which I was genuinely curious about because I didn't think this team, like this composition, would last in a really
And they got
long fight.
split. You have your...
The TP got broken immediately
Oh my
after.
gosh. And they're gonna instantly start to reset. This is a lost bite. Magic is gonna swap on to Junk instantly.
Black gets killed. They were asking for it though. They literally did not want to live anymore. They wanted their mecha back. But unfortunately, Travis slid it forward there and got picked off with Black.
This
And
is
Magic
so
Man
aggressive.
falls too. This is exactly what happened on Eichenwald. Diving Phoenix found a small opening where they could get this stagger going through. They're not even gonna let Travis touch.
They're gonna make
Black
it.
barely makes it.
Oh, but that's such a great cleanup.
The fire coming through to negate anybody who wants to come in.
Oh wow, great gameplay there.
Score. 2-2.
I mean, that's how you
Ops could still play this
cancel.
out to a draw.
They could. I have 100% faith in them. Especially with the bombs that Moblack is getting and IQ comboing the Sombra EMP maybe? Maybe we'll see a return of that.
I definitely think this is the strongest look with Opps has shown tonight, with this synergy between Moblack and Travis on the tank line, as well as Moblack working really, really well with IQ and Dark Psalm. It seems like this team has built itself, like it's kind of tethered around Moblack for the most part, where Yeah, it just the team seems to play around them so well, which I think would make sense as to why you're seeing swaps on the main tank rather than the off tank.
Yeah, and you're gonna see they want to run that sim back on the defense. So you're gonna see that Ryan Diva, you're gonna see that sim come back. IQ is gonna be on Soldier this time. You're gonna see Dark on Lucio instead of I think the Moira that we've been seeing, and Baha is gonna be on VAP, and then on the side of Diving Phoenix we're gonna see the same thing. Doctor is gonna be on Moira though, and Honey is going to be on Ashe. And Baby's gonna start getting real aggressive.
Kind of done best all night here. That's just getting really aggro and in the Opps' face.
Whoa, Chuckster.
Diving Phoenix has done a really good job of just getting in the Opps' face and tearing this team apart immediately. It's not something the Opps is handling that hyper aggression that Diving Phoenix has been putting out. I mean, that's completely fair. You don't often see teams play that aggressively with some of the comps Diving Phoenix have been running.
Yeah, Honey and Holy Chuckster really helped Bambi get aggressive there, and I mean you can't forget about the supports there.
No.
And this was such
when you
a
play
good
that aggressively, you need supports.
Yeah, I mean look at that timing.
This is huge.
Just like a hair off, and you would have completely missed the bomb.
Yeah, we the Opps has had some great coordination and teamwork all night long, I think. It just seems like when Diving Phoenix hits in their face like that, it definitely catches them off guard a little bit, but otherwise they've looked pretty sharp tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah, and yeah, overall, I mean I agree with you. Raw mechanics winning you the game would, I mean, that's how you really like illustrate good gameplay. But I mean, when you're playing Overwatch, you have to keep in mind the ult build up. You're constantly thinking about not only the raw mechanics but also the ults. But Diving Phoenix, I don't really think I saw an ult from them that last push there when they were attacking. Did you? Did you see an ult? I don't think they even had enough time to build.
I don't think those fights lasted long enough for ults to come out.
Yeah, I mean, that was insane from Honey and Chuckster and Bambi. Really, I think those were the ones that really stood out to me. I mean, you saw Bambi get aggressive, and you saw the support line for Diving Phoenix follow them in to really try to heal them up as quick as possible. And Chuckster was like, I am not allowing you to get Bambi, and just shot down whatever was trying to attack and focus on Bambi when they, got a little bit cut off there at the choke. But oh my god, great gameplay, especially from Honey Biscuits too. It was great. And then on the side of Diving Phoenix, you're gonna have Bambi and Chuck stay on that tank line. You're gonna see AJ and Honey on the DPS line. I'm sorry, and Doc and Fur on the support line.
Did you swap the teams again?
No, not yet. Give me 1 second. Okay, we'll go ahead and do a swap. Oh. So I'm just gonna leave them both as diving phoenix. There we go. Okay, and next map is Dorado. Dorado. Okay.
Good old Dorito.
I hate it, thanks.
Come on. We have readies from both sides.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I feel like I'm forgetting something. No, I'm good.
Traveling to Dorado.
Don't worry, if you forgot something, we'll find out at the worst possible, most inconvenient.
No, I did good. I swear I did good. Please, don't give me an aneurysm. All right.
Initiating match.
I'm excited to see what they run here. You can run so many comps. I mean, you can run double shield, you can do the brawl, you can even do dive here. I mean, there's so many options, especially between these different points. Point A, point B, point C.
It's really interesting what all you can do with Dorado, because
Yeah.
just how built, like, the map is just built so differently from most maps, in the sense of like
Ready
what
for
compositions you prefer to run. Like,
Ooh.
you'll see in higher level play, like, where teams will just completely abandon certain comps for point B because of how much, like, I was kind of talking about this with Eichenwald earlier, where you can completely ditch a brawl comp to go to like a sort of divey comp, where I would personally argue, because I know I was saying earlier that I didn't like this idea as much, but
Coming up.
sorry, we're clearing up a misunderstanding here.
Aw, Grill, so sweet. Is Dorado causing issues again?
I need to figure out who I'm to contact here.
Okay, well, it's an interesting comp, that they have going on here. We have Dive from Diving Phoenix. No surprise there. And you're gonna have Honey on Ash. They've been putting in work on Ash. And then Grill on Brig, which we've seen, and Feral is on Zen. That's interesting. I haven't seen a Zen from Diving Phoenix tonight, I don't think.
I'm running something.
So far, the score is 3-0, I think. Am I right? 3-0 Diving Phoenix.
Yeah, it's 3-0 to Diving Phoenix. Okay, I checked everything. I'm running one more thing and then we'll get things back underway. I am so sorry about this, guys, to the spectators. But we the Opps just left.
Okay, they said they're gonna forfeit that map.
Alright.
Okay, so
I
the
guess
score...
pulse back out the lobby.
Yeah, we're just gonna go straight out then. Okay, so the score is going to be 4-0 to Diving Phoenix. Okay, I'll go ahead and send that message in. That's the match. Thank you guys for tuning in to Overwatch Oasis Tier 3 Week 11 with the Opps versus Diving Phoenix. Did you want to do MVPs? I think I forgot about that.
Yeah, we should definitely do the MVP still, I think.
I
mean,
think... Who do you think for tank?
I had some ideas for tank. I mean, I really liked, I liked Mo Black, like, a lot. I think Mo Black was doing a lot for We the Opps as far as just, like, it seemed like the team built around them really, really well, and that, like, I don't know, it was almost like, it seemed, I was getting, like, a vibe that, like, Mo Black was doing a lot of the shot calling for the team, just with how they were building around them, but that's just, like, my imagination there. But I also really thought Bambi did so good on Reinhardt tonight, as well as John Hawk. John Hawk put
Yeah.
on a great performance on everything they played, but that's also typical John Hawk. So it's a little bit of a toss up for me, but I think I land on John Hawk for the tank MVP personally. I don't know if you disagree though.
No, I mean, I have to agree with you for tanks. I think Baja Blast did a great job on the tank,
Hmm.
and I think Chuckster did a great job. Chuckster and Bambi, I mean, that synergy between them was unstoppable.
Hmm.
So, I mean, honestly, I would say this is up to you.
I definitely think I lean towards John Hawk a bit
Okay, yeah, I mean, I see
personally.
that too. Yeah. Um, okay, so we agree, John Hawk? John Hawk was doing work on that Zarya and that Diva. I mean, you could see it. I mean,
Hmm.
anyone could see it. Okay, yeah, so tank goes to John Hawk. For DPS, who you thinking? With the Opps or Diving Phoenix?
Um, this one's definitely a toss up because I think IQ was paving the way as well. Like the work between Mo Black and IQ was really good. But like Freezy kept getting so many early picks, and Honey Biscuits, I think they're on point B of Hanamura, really put Diving Phoenix on their back a little bit. The Honey Biscuits, I honestly all of Hanamura because I just remembered some fights they had on A where Honey Biscuits was really cleaning up. Um,
I mean, I hear
but
you. I have to agree with you there, but I mean, we can't forget. I think We the Ops was literally getting like so much worth out of who was the Sombra dude on that EMP bomb? Was it
Right. It
was
was
it
IQ. It was
it
IQ.
was IQ?
And IQ
Yes.
was
Oh,
also their Pharah
their
for We the Ops,
Doomfist, their
who they did a lot
Bara.
of work for their team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Because I was saying, like, I did want to, like, give mentions to Freezy and Honey Biscuits, but I was going to land on IQ as my MVP pick
We're
here.
on the same brave? Yeah, brave brain
Close enough.
wavelength. Oh my god. But yeah, no, we've been on the same page so far. John for tank, and then DPS is gonna go to IQ, and then for support, I think I'll give this one to you. Who do you think?
Um, I liked all of the support from Diving Phoenix. Um, I- it's a
I
toss-up for me between Steph and Grill, personally.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's either Steph or it's either Grill. They both. I mean, it's really rare that you can literally like see the synergy between support duos.
Hmm.
But I like felt it, dude. Like I felt it off of them. When Bambi was cut off from the rest of the team, Steph and Grill were on top of it. I mean,
Yeah.
instantly. And yeah, since Grill has gotten MVP before, and this is like a toss up between them, I have to say Steph is gonna get the MVP support for this one.
I can get behind that.
I think we
But
can
honestly,
throw,
though, like
yeah.
huge mention though to both like Dr. Bill and Farrell though, like it takes a lot to keep up with a
Mhm.
team like Diving Phoenix the way
Yeah.
they were playing tonight. Like I'm impressed with Diving Phoenix's support line as a whole. Definitely one of the stronger support lines of Tier 3 right now, I think. So I agree with you on Steph, but I think this entire support line is just so strong.
Yeah.
But I think that does it then.
Yeah, did you want to do an honorable mention?
I think we're good this time around.
Okay. Well, that's the MVPs for tonight's game. 4-0 against, I'm sorry, in favor of Diving Phoenix. It was We the Ops versus Diving Phoenix, week 11. Tune in tomorrow. I know we have a lot of games from Tier 1 and Tier 2. And I think Tier 3 too. Well, we have a lot of games. So make sure you guys tune in for those games tomorrow. Okay? Alright, everyone have a great night. Any last words? Okay, you guys have a great night.